Now, despite the assurances being given by financial institutions to drastically clamp down on fraud, experts do not share that optimism. Instead, they predict fraud will remain a growing problem for years to come. In this next report, Channels TV correspondent Cynthia Areh speaks with experts and victims, specifically about credit card fraud and fraud which targets the elderly.
One click, one decision. That's all it takes to lose all your finances to fraudsters or get neck deep in debt. The latter would have been the case for journalist Michael Lippin, who found out about some fraudulent activities on his credit card linked to his dentist.
I suspected a link. I thought it can't be a coincidence that I mailed a payment slip with credit card information on it, and now I find out there's all this fraud committed, and then someone at the dentist clinic is telling me on the phone, we didn't get your payment slip. I was thinking, well, it seems like my payment slip fell into the hands of someone who committed the fraud.
It took a while, but thankfully the culprit was apprehended.
4 months after I had filed my initial police report, I got a call from this detective saying, we have arrested the receptionist at the dentist clinic.
No age group is safe, as fraudsters also target the elderly. And in all her years of working at the National Council on Aging, Ramsey Alwyn has seen quite a number of cases.
Well, older adults are targeted in particular when it comes to scams and fraud. There's an assumption that they have vast resources under their mattress, in their bank account, and of course, the fact that they do have a steady income, usually from Social Security, makes them very vulnerable.
Fraudsters also access the bank accounts of seniors through emotional appeals in what Eva Velasquez describes as the sweetheart swindle.
They pretend to really care about you and then immediately start asking you for money. I had an accident and I don't have the money to pay these medical bills, or I'd like to fly out and come to see you. Can you buy a plane ticket for me? I've been told that a prince in Nigeria wants to share his wealth with me, and all I have to do is give them a copy of my driver's license and my bank account information.
Now, speaking of Nigeria, just a couple of days ago, I got an email from my bank back home warning me not to be misled by fraudsters who were not only posing as my bank, but saying that my account was listed for suspension. Thankfully, I did not fall victim, but here's what that email looked like. Debit and credit card fraud are not exclusive to Nigeria. According to Forbes, Mexico tops the list, with the United States coming in second and India ranking third. Fraudsters are often steps ahead, but there are some red flags to look out for to prevent becoming a victim.
And there are 5 common red flags. One is reciprocity. Another thing is phantom riches, that you're dangling the prospect of a lot of money. Another is social consensus, meaning everyone's doing it. And also a very common one is scarcity, and that really goes on your fear.
Despite these tips, there's still concern about how to handle online fraud, which has gone up by 48% in 2015. That's because the same information required to make a genuine purchase is all a fraudster needs to milk a person of all they have with just a few clicks. From Washington, D.C., Cynthia Areh, Channels Television News.